Hey sports bettors, what's up? Alex here, and what we're going to be doing is we are going to be placing 10 mathematically profitable bets for today, as well as using 2 of our bonus bets from previous promotions. We got back a free bet on Caesars Sportsbook. So again, we are tracking our profit and loss. We're posting all these plays well before the game starts, and you can see we're currently sitting at 3.1K in profit since we started tracking our profit and loss about a week and a half ago. So 2.7K of this is from the OddsJam positive expected value page, and $405 is from sportsbook promos such as odds boosts. So if you need an incentive to bet in a mathematical way, look at the profit, right? 3K, that's not bad. That's an ROI of 6.5%. And if we look at the OddsJam plus EV page, what this column with the percentages, what this shows you is the expected profit margin of your bet. So you can see most bets that we end up placing are in the 4 to 8% range. So our ROI of 6.5% definitely falls into line with what we're earning. So we had a bit of a down day with NFL football. But again, as a sharp sports bettor, you aren't concerned with having a down day or having 2 down days. You're focused with what happens over the course of a month, 2 months after you place 500 bets. And that's why it's so important to track your profit and loss as a sports bettor. You need to know if you're making money or you're losing money. So the first bet we have, let's get into it, is WVU moneyline. This was at plus 215 odds. So this is for the college football bowl games. I absolutely intend to have like 400 mathematically profitable bets placed and have a crazy bowl season. So we're on WVU moneyline. We got them plus 215. Lines have been ripping towards WVU all week long. Like you can see right now on the OddsJam positive expected value page, which shows you mathematically profitable bets, WVU, you can get them plus 170 on Unibet, which still looks like a good bet, right? Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, is all the way down at plus 142. And we were able to pick up WVU plus 170 on Unibet. And DraftKings is giving you minus 170 on Minnesota. So this bet has an expected profit margin of 6.71%, which you can see right here. So if I didn't already bet WVU at plus 215, this is probably a bet I would place. So it's heavily limited on Unibet. I was only able to get down, at plus 215 odds, 1378. I've made way too much money off this sportsbook, so they do not take much of my action, to say the least, and they only gave me 1378 on WVU moneyline plus 215. And just looking at sports betting markets, getting plus 215 is clearly an incredible bet. It's an ARB to every single sportsbook, and lines have been blasting towards WVU all week long. And that's really the power of OddsJam, right? There's no BS picks, no BS models. All we're doing is we're showing you live market data, building tools on top of that so you can see all these line discrepancies as a sports bettor yourself and decide which bets you want to place, which bets you want to avoid. So all I do is I refresh this page. You never know when good betting opportunities are going to occur. You never know when injuries are going to happen in sports betting, and there's going to be some crazy line movements. You never know when this is going to happen. So it's not like you can just be like, oh, I want to place a good bet right now. I'm just going to go to, DraftKings and bet on the Rams. You have to be looking all week long for a good spot to bet on teams that you want to bet on. So that's the first bet we're on, WVU. Next, we're on Baylor moneyline. Plus 100 odds. DraftKings made too much money off them as well. They limited me to $178, so they were nicer than Unibet. And if we go to the Baylor game, lines were ripping towards Baylor as, once sportsbooks started to post odds for these college football bowl games, there was a lot of sharp action coming in, lines were bouncing around, and we were able to get Baylor plus 100 thanks to the OddsJam plus EV page. And you can see that Baylor is now all the way down at minus 120 on DraftKings. We got them plus 100, right? And they're all the way down at minus 120 now. So that's usually a pretty good indication that you got a great bet as a sports bettor. You can see the line on Pinnacle. They have Baylor minus 122 and Mississippi plus 102. So if we use a zero vig calculator, plus 102 Mississippi, minus 122 for Baylor. The fair price for Baylor's minus 111. And we got plus 100, which is better than, this fair odds once you remove the juice, which means this is a mathematically profitable sports bet, right? So Baylor plus 100, great bet. We were able to get down 178.68. So we'll continue to go. Next, we have a sportsbook promo. We're not going through all of them. Sportsbooks offer way too many promotions to put them all into a video, but DraftKings is offering a Champions League same game parlay profit boost. Get 250% profit boosts for any 2 Champions League same game parlays. So what we ended up going with is Man City moneyline in both teams to score no. And this game is tomorrow, December 7th. So we placed both of our profit boosts on the exact same wager, which is $100. We'll keep going. Next, we're on a win bet, positive expected value bet. So we found this bet on the positive EV page as well. So I'm constantly, when I have time, taking a break from OddsJam, I'm refreshing this page. I'm looking for good bets, mathematically profitable bets. And we were able to get down a great bet on Browns -1 and Rams money line. And this is plus 401 odds in our parlay. So a few more bets on DraftKings. We have under 52.5 in the Chiefs-Raiders game, Red Wings money line, Jets money line, and Blackhawks money line. The last 3 plays are NHL bets for December 7th. And if we go to the Raiders-Chiefs game, you can see as sportsbooks started to post odds for Week 14, sharp action came in and hammered the total on the Chiefs-Raiders game down from 52.5 to 48.5. And we were still able to get, under 52.5 on DraftKings at -110, right? They're all the way down at -165 now. So clearly -110 was a pretty good betting opportunity considering DraftKings is all the way down at -165 right now. So we'll continue to go through. And our last 4 plays are Pittsburgh Steelers, Vikings, first half total, this should say, under 23 points, and that's at -110 odds. FanDuel limited us to 137.50. And then we have Texans, Seahawks, under 43.5 for $650. And then we have 2 free bets from Caesars. All we did was, we've made some previous videos about free bet strategy if you want to watch them. But essentially, all we did was we picked a few good lines from the OddsJam Plus EV page. We parlayed them together to make a mathematically profitable bet. You want your free bets to be at high odds. That is what is mathematically optimal. And we went with Sharks -1 puck line at plus 240 for $25. And Sharks -1 Wild -1 parlay. So both of these are puck lines for $30. And that's at plus 903 odds. So these are all the bets we placed. We'll continue to track our profit and loss. We're at 3.1K right now. Hopefully that continues to grow. This ROI percentage makes a lot of sense to me. The return of the stock market is 8% a year. So if you're able to get an ROI on your sports bets of 6%, 4%, 7%, whatever it is, every day, you are going to make a lot of money as a sharp sports bettor, right? That's your goal. You're looking to place as many of these OddsJam positive expected value bets per day. So if we go to the OddsJam Plus EV page, you're looking to place as many of these bets per day as you can that have a mathematical profit margin and just watch that money stack up and up and up. So I hope you found this video helpful. Any questions you have about OddsJam, determining which sportsbook promotions are even profitable in the first place, any questions like that, questions about what sportsbooks to get, what sportsbooks offer the best promos, you can reach out to us at OddsJam, and we appreciate your time. So thank you so much.